Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Civil Raja, your gateway to future. So guys, my name is Engineer Om Shivraja Babu and I'm a civil engineer with years of experience in this industry. On this channel, I share my knowledge and expertise on a practical application of the civil engineering concepts and I help students and professionals alike to hone their skills and advance their careers. Today, I want to talk to you about how we can prepare the structural drawing, and this is going to be the episode 3 of the same thing. That means we have already covered the episode 1 and episode 2, and this is going to be the episode 3. We are going to discuss about the pile caps. Okay, so first thing you must need to know that how to prepare the structural drawing, or at least how to read the structural drawing, is a critical aspect of the civil engineering, and every student needs to understand this one. Okay, so if you are ready to dive in into the world of civil engineering with me, then let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen with you and I will show you the drawing of project 3 that we have recently completed, and here it is. Okay, so you can see we have just completed this series, and the work on this particular project, it has already been started, and they have marked the pile cap layout already. Okay, so first of all, we need to see what are the different types of the pile caps that we have assigned over here. So pile caps are assigned in all the projects where we are using the piles. Okay, so in like a few parts of the country, you will see that there are piles, but there are no pile caps that are being constructed, which is a wrong practice and we should avoid it. Okay, and then there are two more things that you need to know. First, below every column, we should at least provide two piles according to the IS codes. Okay, but this was something that we used to that IS code has guided us for years, but now it has revised itself, and now we have to assign at least three files below each of the column. Okay, that means all the pile caps should support at least three piles. But in this project, we had to consider the economical aspect of the project also, and so we have provided two piles also, because that is also safe. However, that is not according to the revised IS codes. But yeah, uh, if you will just consider the previous IS code, that is good enough. Okay, so it was a just a G+1 structure, so the two piles will be enough to support the building, provided the condition of the soil and also the earthquake zone. Okay, so this is in the zone 5 area, and the soil condition over here is very poor. Okay, so if you will just look at the piles, they have gone till 10-meter deep. Okay, so I have not discussed the soil report on this one, but after this series, I'm also planning to discuss the soil report of the same project, so that you can have a better understanding of why we have taken such a chances. Okay, so that will be too theoretical for you. So first of all, start from the basics. Okay, so start from reading the structural drawing, then go to the uh, like uh, studying the soil reports, then go for other theories, and then you can go for the softwares like the STAAD Pro, RCDC, Excel files, so that you can design the building on your own. So we are planning to just do everything over here, and if you want to learn all these things, then you can just subscribe to channel Civil Raja. And if you are finding that this video is going to be useful for you, then just hit the like button and share this with your friends and colleagues, so that I can stay motivated to make more videos on this such topics. Okay, now, yeah, coming back to this project, over here you can see we have five different types of the pile caps, and we have the sizes of the pile caps over here. So all the pile caps are having the different sizes, but they are having one thing in common, that is the depth of the pile cap. Okay, so the capital D represents the depth over here. Okay, then we have the bottom reinforcement and the top reinforcement. Under the bottom reinforcement section, you can see that these are also belonging to two different axes. That means whenever we have to lay the reinforcement over here, this will be in two directions. One is the X direction, second is the Y direction. Okay, and then we have the top reinforcement in two different directions. Okay, so if you will just look at the sectional view of the pile cap, then you will understand it better. Okay, so I will just show you that one also. Okay, so over here, that is not mentioned, but that is a rectangular structure, so it is very easy to get the idea from there. Okay, that is not an issue. For now, we will studied this sheet. Okay, so you can see we had this size of the footing mentioned over here. So this is good for the rectangular one, but what if we have a triangular type of the footing, or you can say a trapezoidal type of the footing? So for that, or when I'm saying the footing, I mean the pile cap. Okay, so you can see for the rectangular type of the footing, this is PC1 and it is 2350 by 1100. So we have to mention the distance in the direction, sorry, in the structural drawing itself, so that there is no confusion over here. Okay, however, it can be easily presumed that okay, the longer side is 2350 and the shorter side is 1100, but still we need to mention it. Okay, then the next thing that we need to mention in this one is the distance of the these piles center. Okay, so you can say these are two piles. Okay, and the center of the piles are like placed at a particular distance from this grid line. Okay, that we have marked on the side. So that distance is also need to be mentioned, and then we need to give the diameter of this pile. So for that we have another section that we have already constructed over here. I will just show it to you that what how the pile section looks like. Okay, so this is the detail of the pile section AA. Okay, so you can see it over here. It is having a dia of 500 outer dia and 400 is the inner dia. Then we have the rods and everything. Okay, so we will discuss on this one also, but I'm just giving you an idea step by step. So stay tuned till the end of this video and try to cover the whole mini series on how to prepare the structural drawing. Okay, now you can see what we have mentioned that this pile should be located at a distance of 625 from the grid line. Okay, on the left side, and the another one should be at a distance of 1250 from this center. That means if you will just take the measurement from this grid line, then it will be also located at a 625 Okay, you will have to do a little bit of the calculation and you will reach up to this conclusion. Okay, I hope that you already know how to study the distances between the grid lines. So I'm not adding that part to it, because on my channel I have already covered this multiple times. Okay. So if you haven't watched that video, or if you have any kind of confusion on that one, then you can simply just go ahead and look for such kind of videos on my channel Civil Raja. Okay. Now we will talk about this triangular type of the pile cap. Okay, so what we need to mention over here, first thing is the distance, or you can say the length. So it is 2520 in this direction, then we have 550 in front, and then we have this distance that is 1632. So we will have to simply mark it over here, and then we need to mark the next thing, that is what should be the length of this side, that is the 635. And now once everything is marked over here, from the center, we will just construct it in both the sides by 635 by 2, and then we will have this distance calculated over here. Okay, and even if you will not calculate it, then you can simply just go ahead and construct it like that. That will not be an issue, and the human error will be very less, so we do not have to worry about that much, that one. Okay, then we can see we have the two piles that are meant to be constructed over here. All the piles are having the same dia, that is the outer dia is 500 Okay, so we need to just consider at what distance these two piles will be placed. Okay, so this is placed at a distance of 722 and this one will be placed similarly in similar distance to this one. Okay, so that all the piles will follow the criteria of the minimum distance between two piles. Okay, so I hope everything is clear. Now from this is 722 from here, that means the intersection point of the grid lines, and from this distance we have to go to 1083 to reach up to the center of these two piles. Okay, so I guess everything is clearly marked over here. Now PC2 is clear, PC1 is clear. Now what we have to know, we have to know the PC3. So yeah, there is one interesting point in PC3. Actually, these three pile caps were placed very close to each other. Okay, so what we have decided, to combine this and make it a single pile cap. So this came into appearance as PC3, where we have added these three pile caps so that we do not have to worry about the shuttering work and everything. Okay, and altogether it will increase the strength and it will not hamper the strength in any way. Okay, so we have to simply construct the piles according to the grid lines and everything. We have already studied it with PC1 and PC2, and here, since it is combined, we have to construct it as a 5908 in this direction and 2183 in this direction. Okay, I hope everything is clear over here. Then we have to look for two more types of the pile caps. Okay, PC5 is here. Where is PC4? Yeah, here we have PC4. So what happened over here, the distance of the pile cap is changed. Okay, that means the length of the pile cap is changed over here, and the breadth is also changed over here. Okay, so you can say the length is 6845 over here, because the distance between the columns over here are different, and also the distance between the pile caps over here are different. So, and instead of saying different, we can say that it is longer than the previous approach. Okay, so when we have combined these three, then this became a big pile cap over here, and then came the PC5, where we have combined two different pile caps over here. Okay, I hope you have understood how to read it out. Okay, now about the schedules, I have not read the schedule over here, because that will make this video longer. So we will meet for this in the episode 4. Okay, till then, take care, and just hit the like button on this video, and also share this with your friends and colleagues. And if you are new to the channel and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe to my channel Civil Raja, and I will see you in the next episode. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you, guys.